1 year ago, I arrived in San Cassiano di Controne, my ancestral village in the Tuscan mountains. I was carrying the weight of a difficult year, one that had tested me in ways I had never expected. A divorce had left me feeling untethered, and a serious accident had forced me to confront my own fragility. I came here searching for my lost family history, most of all to understand why my ancestor left the village, but also for something I couldn't fully name. Perhaps I was searching for a sense of belonging, or maybe just a place to start over. Those first days were quiet. I spent my time walking the narrow streets, orienting myself to the village and its rhythm. San Cassiano isn't large, but it has a way of revealing itself slowly. Every path I followed seemed to lead to something, a memory, a question, or simply a moment of stillness that I didn't realize I needed. I also began exploring the old mule tracks winding through the hillsides around the village, paths that have been swallowed by time and neglect. There was something meditative about uncovering these trails. Each branch I cleared, each step I took felt like a small act of reclamation, not just of the physical pathways of the village, but also of parts of myself that had been buried or forgotten. So this year hasn't been easy. Healing rarely is. There were days when the silence felt heavy and moments when I questioned whether I had made the right choice in coming here. Yet slowly, I began to see the beauty in that quiet, the way it allowed me to listen, to reflect, and to simply be. I came to San Cassiano searching for my family's history, and I found fragments of it, names, dates, and stories that connect me to this place. In the village church and in the state archive in Lucca, I discovered documents that painted a picture of why my ancestor likely left. His father's death left the family without roots or property, forcing them to seek a new beginning elsewhere. These new pieces of the story have added depth and understanding to my family's history. However, and perhaps more importantly, I began to rebuild my own story. The village, with its timeless rhythm and quiet strength, has been a patient teacher. It has shown me the value of slowing down, of noticing the small things. The sound of church bells at dusk, the play of light on stone walls, and the quiet satisfaction of a task completed with my own hands. You see, one of the most meaningful discoveries has been how the story of my ancestor, Matteo Pisani, mirrors my own in ways I couldn't have anticipated. Like me, he left his home after profound loss, seeking something unknown. His resilience and courage to start over have been a quiet source of inspiration throughout my own process of rebuilding. I've also begun the work of restoring a ruin, La Pantera, an off-grid half-collapsed structure with ties to my family's history. I hope it will one day become both a home and a creative sanctuary. The ruin is a challenge, to say the least, but it's also a promise. Each step I take towards its restoration feels like a step toward rebuilding something within myself. This year has been one of transformation. Not the sudden dramatic kind, but the slow, steady kind that happens almost without you noticing. I've learned to find peace in the unfinished, to appreciate the beauty of progress rather than perfection. And San Cassiano has become more than just a place for me. It's a reminder of where my family comes from and a quiet guide for where I'm going. As I begin my second year here, there's still so much to do. More stories to uncover, more work to be done on the ruin, and more growth to embrace. But for now, I'm grateful for the journey, for the lessons, and for the quiet strength this village has given me.